brother. Hope all is well with his identical twin. We send our love to him as well and his family. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Let us turn to Psalms 27. No, we have one. Was there any current or questions at this point in time from anybody? I know we have one question we dealt with earlier, but was there any concern or topic from anyone at this point in time? Brother, you scared me back there. Brandishing that belt, I had a flashback of childhood. Yes, ma'am, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
You know how they have Bible back and forth? I can go to the exact chapter that I'm on. So I guess I'm just kind of getting confused with what Job is saying. I know we had discussed that the prayers that he is not, they're giving him bad, they're making him feel worse than what he already feels. So I get that. But I guess I just need to understand it because I really don't. I'm reading it, but I can't say that I'm reading it with understanding. I kind of feel like I'm just reading it. So right now, I'm in Job, and I think I can understand the first so many chapters. I'm in Job 15 is what I read yesterday. So I'll probably say maybe the last 3-5 chapters when I started to realize that I might need some help. I kind of got some parts and then other parts I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm reading. I just know that Job is in a depressed state. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's a lot of chapters there. You said 15 was the last one?
That's the one I read yesterday.
That you read? And yes, this is a book of dialogue between him and his 3 friends. And perhaps in reading, once you read all the way through, things will start to make sense.
Okay. Keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading. Because there's also another person who's going to enter into the discussion.
Okay.
Because he perceives that there's no good answer coming from and good counsel coming from Job's friends, nor Job himself. So there's another voice that'll be introduced into the fray. Let's turn to what was there before we go? I don't want to be dismissive. Was there something in 15 that you wanted to deal directly with? I know you said the other 3, but was there something in 15 you wanted to deal directly with?
I did get some, I did understand, like maybe a verse here and a verse there.
Okay. Let's tackle it real quick. Yes, let's look at Job 15 real quick.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Job chapter 15, verse 1. Then answered Eliphaz the Temanite, and said, should a wise man utter vain knowledge and fill his belly with the east wind?
Bag of wind. You heard that phrase? You ever heard that phrase? Person that just running off at their wind bag. A bag of wind just run off at the mouth. That's what he's asking. You person keep talking and talking. The older people, I ain't gonna say that. Some of us know what that is. They just talking loud and saying nothing. Windbags is what they was called. He says, and that's what he's saying here. Go ahead.
Should he reason with unprofitable talk?
And some people, you're just as confused when they get done talking to you and empty when they get done talking to you as you were before you met them. You wish you never had that conversation because they don't produce nothing. Or with speeches wherewith he can do no good.
Yea, thou castest off. Yea, though thou castest off fear and restrainest prayer before Elohim, for thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of thy craft. Thy own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thy own lips testify against thee. Art thou the first man that was born, or was thou made before the hills? Hast thou heard the secret of Elohim? And dost thou restrain wisdom to thyself? What knowest thou that we know not? What understandest thou which is not in us? With us are both the gray-headed and the very aged men, much elder than thy father. Are the consolations of Elohim small with thee? Is there any secret thing with thee? Why does thy heart carry thee away? And what do thy eyes wink at? That thou turnest thy spirit against Elohim, and lettest such words go out of thy mouth. What is man that he should be clean, and he which is born of a woman that he should be righteous? Behold, he putteth not trust in his saints. Yea, the heavens are not clean in his sight.
So kind of what Eliphaz is doing here is bringing into question. He's bringing into question something that the Almighty said that Ayol possessed. And that is, he's bringing into question his integrity. He's questioning it. Because in his viewpoint of Ayol, as he's having conversation with him, Ayol was making himself appear to be a certain way in Eliphaz's view of him. And that's why he's asking him these questions. He's saying, what do you know that I don't know? We contemporaries. We saying, hey, what make you so much better than me? Or what you know that I don't know? We both been around the block. We both got gray hair. I'm as aged as you. That's why he's raising all this up. Go ahead.
Verse 16.
And then he tells him, you're not so much better. Because look, even the angels, or he put no trust in the saints. Yea, the heavens are not clean in his sight. How much abominable and filthy is man who drink iniquity like water. Continue.
I will show thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare, which wise men have told from their fathers and have not hid it, upon whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passed among them. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. The trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. He stretcheth out his hand against Elohim and strengtheneth himself against the Almighty. He runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers.
Now see, all these words are not bad words. But the beauty and the joy we have is to understand the story as unfolded. If they didn't, their conversation with Job is spun out the fact that they perceive he must be guilty of something, or these things wouldn't be happening to him. Then Job's conversation back to them is spun out of a little bit of he can't pinpoint his finger why things have happened to him, but they're happening. And that's why I say as you go through the whole book, towards the end, it's going to reveal itself because Elihu will speak, who is a younger man. And then not only Elihu will speak, but the Creator himself will come and speak to Job. But his three friends, they're there and they're there to attest that, man, you done did something. You've been living some kind of way. Because this just don't take place. Sometimes, as my sister said, see, sometimes that's what people come and do. They talk, as she was saying earlier, they might talk at you and not talk to you. And sometimes when you're down, well, not sometimes, when you're down and you feeling kind of bad, you don't always need somebody to come and wipe their feet on you. You need somebody to come and lift you up. A lot of times when you're down now, you already know you know you're down now, and you know why you're down now. You don't need nobody to rub your face in the dirt. You need them to come and give you a hand, a lifting up, a raising up, a comfort. That's why he tell them, miserable comforters are y'all. If you come here just to rub me, just to rub my face in the dirt with your opinions of me, y'all could have stayed where y'all was at. You could have stayed where you was at. And that's what their conversation is spun out of. Continue.
Verse 27. Because he covered his face with his fatness and making collops of fat on his flanks.
Because for them to come and going for them to come and accuse him, see, they don't know. Because the book says Job was what? Perfect. And not only perfect, he was upright. They don't know this is just a test of his fortitude. They come in blaming. There got to be blame. And not that this man might just be being tested. He might just be going through the trials of the Creator. Continue.
And he dwelleth in desolate cities and in houses which no man inhabited, which are ready to become heat. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. He shall not depart out of darkness. The flame shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. Let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense. It shall be accomplished before his time, and his branch shall not be green. He shall shake off his unripe grape as the vine, and shall cast off his flower as the olive. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepares deceit.
So it's not that what they're saying is wrong. It's the manner in which they're bringing it and why they're bringing it. Because you're reading, a lot of what they're saying is true words, but it's the way they aiming it like it means something to him, and it doesn't, because he's not guilty and he's not being punished as far as iniquity or sin that he's committing. This is his test. This is his test. I won't call it a competition. This is just his test. This is his test, and this is his test at the will of the Almighty, because Satan come to Yah and said, look, people won't serve you for nothing. They serve you only because of what you do for them. And in a lot of cases, Satan is absolutely correct. In a lot of cases, people don't serve the Almighty for nothing. They serve him because of what he can do for them. And if he don't show them that he's doing something for them, then guess what they do? They stop serving him. He ain't done nothing. I ain't got nothing. And the Almighty will test us sometimes where you don't see nothing. And maybe what you do see, you see everything and it look like it's spiraling out of control in a negative way. But will you remain faithful to him? Will you stay true to him? Will you do what a lot of people say in their vows of marriage? Will you be with the Almighty till death do you part? But we know we don't be with each other till death do us part. But will you be with the Almighty till death do you part? Because death can't even part you from the Almighty. Because the scriptures say, shall I go to Sheol to escape you? He said, if I go there, he's there. So there's nothing that can part you. So the book of Job is a book written with a message that throughout everything and all things, will you remain faithful? And when I say you, I'm talking about all. Will you remain faithful to the Most High Yah? Because that's one of the qualities of a saint of Yah, is faithfulness. That's another quality. That's another virtue. Faithfulness. That's a quality that's missing in a lot of society today. Faithfulness. But the Almighty is always looking for faithful witnesses. Faithful men. Faithful women. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Any comment on that from anyone? Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
Verse 14.
Verse 14. We get back there. Read verse 14.
What is a man? What is man that he should be clean? And he which is born of a woman that he should be righteous.
And so, what was the question from there?
And he which is born of a woman.
Yes.
From a woman.
Born of a woman. Yes, come out the loins of a woman. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, that come out the loins of a woman. Okay. Yes, that's what he's talking about. That come from a woman. Anyone else? Just keep reading and enjoy as you're reading along. It gets better. And like I said, it's a book to show faithfulness. Because remember, in the beginning, his wife tell him, curse Yah, and die. Forsake this that you hanging on to, and perish. Just end it. And he said, woman, that ain't even consideration. We're going to ride this out, but we're going to ride this out being faithful. Let's go to Psalms 27. I wish your little nephew was here, but maybe you can. I won't put him at ease. Go ahead.
Y'all just got a comment, man. Praise Yahweh. Hallelujah. I like that verse, though. Verse 14. What man see, you know what I'm saying, born of a woman shall be righteous. Because even through my journey with the Almighty, He showed me it's of a true hunger, especially in this state of captivity. Our righteousness, mine, yours, us, our righteousness in real life is as a right at you. I can see it. Even though I done tried many times, going hard, but I can see we definitely in a even he said the angels he charged with folly. So one of the main things I've been meditating on lately is not being over righteous, not making myself over wise, not being over much wicked, not being foolish, but just keeping it real, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never gonna be where we think we want to be, at least not now in this land. Yahweh got to sprinkle us with that water, like He said in that great day. So I just wanted to magnify that scripture, man. That was a very profound scripture. It's not, we all make mistakes.
Yes. Hallelujah. And we do make mistakes. That's why the Almighty is righteous, merciful. Let's begin. Psalm 27.
Psalm chapter 27, verse 1. Yahweh is my light and my salvation.
Yahweh is my light. This is that personal relationship spoken of earlier. Yahweh is my light. Is my light. Like a light bulb. The light bulb itself is not the light. The light bulb contains the light in it. When you click on the current, brother, I'm sure you're going to correct. I'm not an electrician, but we're going to play one. The current goes through the wiring and it hits the mechanism at the tip of the bulb and it sends it into the incandescent to light up, and it shines through the housing, because that which is around it is the housing. Well, the body is your housing. Had the current been turned on, that the incandescent can shine, that the light of Yah can shine, or that current, what they call that when you turn on the current, might not get through the blockage or shortage. Yeah, it hasn't been short circuit. Yeah, it hasn't been short circuit. That, thank you. Huh? Because a lot of people today have been short. You said hit. It's like when Duke hit that thing you don't know about it. You like, nah, it's out, baby. Don't wonder. It's out. But no, Yah is my light. These are written in scripture because they have purpose, not just words. These are phrases. Does light illuminate from someone, positive light, bright light? Does it illuminate from somebody that knows the Most High Yah? Huh?
Yeah.
Because if light illuminates from you, then what is the response to light? I want to see it. Oh, some faces went, huh? What is the response to light? To see? Yes. It attracts. You go in your house and you click on lights. People what? People throw lights on the outside of the house when they celebrating them days because they want people to what? It what? When you click that thing, you put it on, people, ooh, look at that. They're getting the car wrecks trying to look at houses. They got big lights on it. It attracts people. Does the light of Yah, is it on? Because how is your attraction to other people? Hey, brother Aaron, I love going all around the corner and just come back somewhere, don't you? Yes, I do. I do. I ain't even gonna run no more. I don't mind. You gotta be honest on Saturday. Get us thinking. That was wrong with it. Yeah, I'm gonna pick on him. You know I'm pick on him. Why? Yeah, I know. They're not stimulated. Like we talked about the elders. They used to tell us, that's why they talk to us like that. Because they used to tell us things that would make the mind think. I'm not gonna give you put you there directly. I want you to think. So your mind will be stimulated. Now the mind ain't stimulated. They don't think. That's why they can't think on their own. They can't think their way out of situations. They can't think about before they get into situations because there's no stimulation to the mind. So that's why my style is go around the corner and bring you back and drop you off so that we can all think. So stay with me as we're going to take a couple more drives around the corner before the day is over. But Yah is my light. So can people see that he is with me? And then once they see that he's with me, then I want to declare to them that he is my salvation. Why are you like that? Why are you lit up? Because that's my salvation. This light is my salvation. It's lighting the way to me being saved. And that's important because then it says,
whom shall I fear?
Whom shall I fear? Huh? Of whom shall I fear? Yahweh is the what?
Strength of my life.
He's the very strength of my life.
Of whom shall I be afraid?
Whom shall I be afraid?
When the wicked...
See, I'm not able to rise up, go on my way every day of my own doing. I'm able to do that because the strength of my life is Yah. I'm not able to come here and teach every Sabbath because I'm in the best of health. Because I do push-ups, sit-ups, and run and walk. I'm able to do what I do because the strength of my life is Yah. I'm only able to endure life itself because the strength of my life is Yah. So there are so many perils, so many things you deal with, man, it make you go crazy. And they come in waves. Like crashing against rocks. They just come in, they go back out, and they roll right back in and crash back against you again. Boy. You have to have some kind of other strength to uphold you. That it don't break you. It will. Then it said, of whom shall I be afraid? And that's what the Almighty beauty of him is when he strengthens you. He take that fear from you. Go on, because he says,
when the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fail.
Yahweh was so merciful. He was so gracious. He was my light in the dark hour, in the dark place. He's my salvation, my saving grace. He's my strength. Now, when my enemies came, they weren't thwarted by me. They were turned away by the Almighty. He made them to stumble, fall.
Though a host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear.
A host. That's a great number. The host encamp against you.
Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
They talking about war. Talking about bringing, what they say, bring the smoke. Then what they, where he at? In Iran now.
They don't want that smoke.
He said, Daddy ain't gonna keep on. He get it. He said, it won't faze me. I'm gonna be confident in Yah. I ain't gonna be confident in myself. I'm gonna be confident in Yah.
Hallelujah.
Verse 4.
One thing have I desired of Yahweh,
He said, there's only one thing I really need from Yah.
that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of Yahweh all the days of my life.
One thing. This is what life is about. See, what do we desire?
Yeah.
You desire Yah? Then you got to seek after it. That takes you a lifetime to do. That takes you trials and tribulations. That takes you growing up, maturing. But you have to seek after it. You have to seek after the Almighty that you may dwell in the house of Yah all the days of your life.
To behold the beauty of Yahweh and to inquire in his temple.
It's taking this lifetime to give you the rights to get there, to behold his beauty. It's taking you this lifetime to perfect your spirit, to behold his beauty. Because you have to start to see him. You're going to have to start seeing him with the spiritual aspect and not just the flesh. The spirit has to be perfected. That's done right now. And to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. Yeah. Place don't nobody else know about.
Yeah.
Have he ever heard you? Huh? Have you ever been hid?
Hallelujah.
Huh? And you knew it wasn't you?
Right.
What you say, brother? My brother said something. That's right, every day. He hiding us a lot of time, and we don't even perceive. Huh? It was danger right there. We don't know what the danger was, but it was danger right there. And just as he did with Moses, he said, I got a place near me. Stand here. I'm gonna pass by and settle this. I'm gonna put my hand on you, ain't gonna see me. But it's gonna be me that work it out. And then when I'm gone, I'll let you see the residue. So you say, praise Yah. Because every day he's fulfilling these. He shall set me up upon a rock. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And now shall my head be lifted up upon my enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto Yahweh.
Gotta have them. Everybody want to know what the price for Yahweh works. Not goes from rams, but can you give him a little credit?
Hallelujah.
Huh? Because that's what praise is. Can you give him a little credit?
Hallelujah.
Huh? This thing got off to a slow start already. Y'all ain't.
Hallelujah.
Can you give him a little credit?
Hallelujah.
Because that's what praises is. That's giving him his credit.
That's right.
That's giving him his, I know y'all don't say it no more, his props.
Yeah.
That's one of our terms. Give him props.
That's right.
Establishing him. And he loved for his children to establish him.
Hallelujah.
And so I looked them boys get dry the other night. First thing I want to do, I want to thank my mom and my daddy. And you saw smiles, Kool-Aid smiles on the parents in the back room. Hey. Because you love that. Well, the Almighty loved that. Let me tell you what he did for me. And he ain't told me just to tell another Israelite or another black man. White man, well, what's wrong with you? Well, let me tell you what y'all did for me. I'm going to tell the ends of the earth what y'all has done for me. That's the conversation. That's my conversation. It ain't to cuss you out. Get out of here, old cracker. Nah, you want to make it money edgy? Start talking about y'all. You want to make, if you want to get at somebody or the other, don't cuss them out and get all that. Start talking y'all talk to them. You see little skin get red and little stuff get sweaty. Yeah, they real uneasy then.
Yes, they is. Yes, they do.
Because the name of Yah make them uneasy.
Hallelujah.
What is you talking? I know that I've done it. What is you talking about? Because you're supposed to be sprouting JC or something else. But give them Yah.
Hallelujah.
Give them Yah. Say it with me. Give them Yah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh, y'all don't get it.
Yeah, we hear you, Paul, right? No.
Give everybody Yah.
Hallelujah.
Hey, your Christian brothers and sisters, give them Yah.
That's right. Hallelujah. Give them. Say, don't give them. Give them Yah.
Give them Yah.
Don't give them.
No, don't give them that. Because some of them can do that better than you.
Right.
They come out cursing. While Rev is preaching, they in there cursing. So you don't want to get no, I done been cussed out by some of the best. Don't give them Yah. Give him the glory. And you might, and now might get a little shine in the process. I will sing. Yea, I will sing praises unto Yah. Hear, O Yah, when I what?
Cry
With my voice. Huh? Huh? Have mercy also upon me and answer me. We quoted earlier. When thou said, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Yah, will I seek. You didn't think about it. I'm going to try to seek it. I might be able to seek it. You are either are or you aren't. He says, so hide not thy face far from me, and put not thy servant away in anger. Be understanding, be compassionate. Know that while I seek you, I'm going to be prone to make a few mistakes. But know that I'm seeking you nevertheless. So when I make a little mistake, don't be so angry with me that you put me away or you go far from me. Be a little compassion on me and be my help. Help me. Help me. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O Elohim of my salvation. Then this is a beautiful song because look at what he wrote. He wrote and said, Verse 10.
When my father and my mother forsake
He
me,
said, I don't want no excuse. So when my father and my mother forsake me,
then Yahweh will take me up.
then Yah will take me up.
Teach me
I'm not even going to live in the fear of being separated from father and mother. Because that can happen. But Yahweh can take me up. I can't even use that as an excuse. No more. Oh, my daddy wasn't nothing. Right? He was a chump. He this, he that. And that's why I am like I am today. A rascal, a chump, a nobody. Because that's what people often turn into when they do that and desecrate their parents. They often turn into that parent that they have desecrated. They just ain't looked in the mirror to see that that's what's done happening. But stop using them handicaps. Because when father and mother forsake me, and this don't say how he's writing it in the context, that can happen in many ways. But he said, if I have Yah, he will take me up. And that's why Solomon, when he lost his father David, and I know he had a very close relationship to David, when he lost David, his father, Solomon wrote and said, my father. He was talking to the Almighty Yah. He started directly calling Yahweh his father. He said, because that's who's going to establish me now. My father David is gone. But my father is going to establish me. He's going to establish me. See, that's Christ wasn't the only begotten son. That's why he prayed the prayer and taught it to his disciples. Our Father. He didn't say, I'm going to teach you how to pray. My Father. He said, our Father. That means you and you and you, all them that was there with him. He said, this is our Father, who art is in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Hallelujah.
Huh? Your kingdom come. Where all this we the same? Because he should have been saying it's a lot different. Our kingdom come. Our will be done. He didn't say that. He said, your kingdom come. Your will be done. As it is in heaven, so let it be on earth. See, people don't even know what they're reading. Don't comprehend what they read. Huh? But Yah is a father to us all, and we all don't have but one father.
Amen. Hallelujah.
That's why we shouldn't have but one way.
That's right.
So we only have one father.
That's right.
Hold this page. If we got more ways to spun him because from one father, that means we some rebellious children. I have 4 children. They all should be able to come out with one message. If they come out with a different, somebody rebellious. Question was asked in Malachi 2 and 10. Huh?
Hallelujah.
Who your father? Christ.
Have we not
Who your father? Muhammad. Who your father? A bugaboo. Don't know none of them. But we got one father. What did he say?
Have we not all one father?
Have we not all have one father?
Have not one Elohim created us?
And have we not one Elohim? Little secret to the world. You too. You got one Elohim that created you. Just wanted to let y'all know that. Come on.
Why do we deal treacherously, every man against his brother?
If we got one Father, one Elohim, then what's the problem with us? Why are we so treacherous, every man against his brother and his sister? Why are we so fake? Why are we so phony? Why are we so hypocritical? Why are we so unfaithful? Why are we so distrustful? Why are we so dishonest? Why are we vile and contempt with one another if we got one Father and one Elohim? What's our problem? We didn't get in the car and go around the block for that. We stayed right at home.
Hallelujah.
What's our problem? Especially in Israel. What's our problem? What's our problem? Israel. Let's bring it home, because that's what Malachi dealing with. Israel. What's our problem?
No.
Said we still there, huh? And rebellious.
Yes, sir.
That's our problem? Okay. We done identified our problem. Shabbat shalom. May Yahweh bless you. Be safe. Why do we deal treacherously, every man against his brother? Let me tell you something. I'm a friend. I'm a friend of few. I don't need a lot. Because I found more often is less. And if you're not going to deal with me the way you should, then I'm fine with you not dealing with me at all. Save me the headache and the drama, and you take it somewhere else. Because I'm not going to deal with you like that. But why do we deal treacherously, every man against his brother? By profaning the covenant of our fathers. We won't listen to our Father, the one Father that we all have, who can take us up and heal us all. Let's go back to Psalms. Psalm 27. I want him to be here to hit it, because I want that question stem, because if he asks that, then there need to be a way to explain it to him, because there's a little apprehension, a little fear, and rightfully so. But to combat that fear, there must be knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. To take that stigma of separation, because what it can do, it can paralyze. But the Almighty in the book has always shown that there's been a degree of separation, and it's not the separation for the children of Israel. It's the what you let the separation do to you. Because and this is what this is saying. When my father and mother forsake me, then Yahweh will take me up. Read the next verse.
Teach me thy way, O Yahweh, and lead me in thy plain path because of my enemies.
So, because how can separation happen? We're going to look at a couple of testimonies. Let's go to Genesis 27. That's Genesis
Hallelujah.
27.
Yes, sir.
I did say Genesis
27.
27, didn't
Yes, sir.
I? Huh?
Yes, sir, you did.
Well, hold Genesis 27.
Hallelujah.
Go to Genesis 11. 12. I'm sorry, 12. 12 and 1.
Hallelujah. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. Now Yahweh has said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country.
See if this sounds like separation.
Get thee out of thy country.
Leave your
and from
country.
thy kindred.
And look at what all he was telling him to leave. Leave your what?
Your kindred.
Leave your country.
Your country.
Leave your kindred.
Kindred. And from thy father's house.
Huh?
Unto a land that I will show thee.
Does that sound like separation? Huh? Hmm?
Yes.
But separation for what? And you can say, oh, woe is me. I've never been away from this. I've never been away from Pops. I can't leave. Too late. But why did he want him to separate? So he could teach him his ways, and not only teach him his ways, read that next verse.
And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing.
So great things can happen. Huh?
Yes.
So great things can happen. See, sometimes I'm just speaking to the topic of separation. Sometimes, well, not sometimes. Well, yeah, sometimes it's called for.
Hallelujah.
Sometimes it's called to separate from friends, old friends.
Yes.
So you can go someplace.
Hallelujah.
Because if you don't separate, you're going to stay right where you at. You got to break out. And they might call you all kinds of things. Sell out. Goody two-shoe. And a few other new ones y'all done came up with. I care not to mention. But for you to fulfill your destiny, you must separate. You must get away from that which is holding you back.
Hallelujah.
Or can't realize the vision that you have where you want to go. Because they will soon drag you down and have you right there in the rut with them.
Hallelujah.
See, it ain't all bad. It ain't all bad. It has its place. Genesis 27.
Hallelujah. Yes, sir.
Starting 41.
Hallelujah. Genesis chapter 27, verse 41.
And the circumstances are many. Go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Now, and that's another reason why I said you got to separate, because sometimes people see that you are blessed. They see that you are doing good. And guess what they want to do? They want to hate on you. They want to hate on you. Not steal it, but wreck it. Huh? Because they know they can't be blessed. So they don't want you to be blessed. So they'll just wreck it. Here, he hated him because he knew he couldn't receive the blessing that Jacob received. Because his father told him, that's his. I can give you a different type, but that's his. And you can't even take that. So he hated him for that blessing which was given to him. And he didn't want to steal it. You're going to see what he wanted to do to him. Keep going.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing
Hated
with
him.
which father blessed him.
Uh-huh.
And Esau said in his heart,
In his heart.
the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
When the old man died and we get done burying him and if we done crying over him, I'm going to kill that boy. Somebody, we're going to see how blessed he is. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to take him right on out of here. We'll see if he's blessed. That's what he put in his heart. That's another reason why y'all have to be your light and your salvation so that he can shine light on the darkness that's within other people around you.
Oh, God.
Because you won't and I won't see it.
Right.
If we don't let him show it.
Hallelujah.
It'll be concealed. Because this is what was in his heart. Go ahead.
And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she went and she sent and called Yaakov, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
But he was exposed. He was exposed, not directly to Jacob, but he was exposed nevertheless. And she said, hey, your brother is going to kill you. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise and go over there and sit down and be all right. Just stay here. And it's all going to blow over. She told him, as a result, you have to what?
Leave.
You got to leave here. And that's some separate. You got to put some space between what? You and him. You got to leave. You can't stay here. And you better listen to me.
Now therefore, my son, obey my voice and arise. Flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until thy brother fury turn away.
Just stay with him for a few days till your brother's anger be turned away. Until your brother's anger turn away from thee and he forget that which you have done to him. And then I will send and fetch thee from thence. For why should I be deprived of you both in one day? And we know what she meant there, don't we?
Yeah.
Huh? What did she mean?
He killed Jacob and y'all killed Esau.
If he killed you, then he got to be killed himself. Because that's the law. I'll lose both my sons at one swoop. But if he take your life, ain't no mercy and pity party. We're going to take him out and he got to go. So separate, leave this place, go. If only for a time and a moment. Till time heals and let time heal these wounds. 37, let's read another scenario. Genesis 37.
Hallelujah.
Now this was forced separation. You got it?
Yes, sir. Hallelujah.
37. Let's start at 1. This has got a lot of things in it.
Okay. Hallelujah. Genesis chapter 37, verse 1. And Yaakov dwelt in the land where his father was a stranger, in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Yaakov. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren, and the lad was with the sons of Bela, and with the sons of Zilpah, his father's wife. And Joseph brought unto his father their evil report. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age.
Now, the evil report, that means he, being a little brother, he loved to be the child tell. He looked at the other brothers and he ran back. You know what they doing? They ain't doing what you sent them out there to do, Daddy. And the older boys, they was hot. They wasn't liking that at all. I don't have that many, but I know that David do that with his son. Daddy, the same ain't doing. I say he ain't. No, I tell you what he doing. I be like, oh, boy, they be hot, boy. I say, boy, don't go by him tonight. You sleeping here with me. Stay in the room. You be protected, cause he can get out of him sometime. Yeah, he would tell. So here they didn't like it much that he was doing this. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his what?
Of his old age.
Yeah, had him when he was up there a little bit. So he had that grandpa kind of love. Being a father, he had that grandpa kind of love. Not that kind of love of a father, kind of where you get in him and out of him. That's that grandpa, where you just love them. Then you give them back to their daddy and their mom and let them raise them. So Joseph probably was able to get away with some stuff that the rest of them, the older ones, didn't get away with. So there's a little resentment there. Keep going.
And he made him a coat of many colors.
Mm-hmm.
And when his brethren saw that his father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peaceable unto him.
That's why they don't know which one I love the most. They ain't supposed to know.
Hallelujah.
Who you love the most? I love them all. You love them all the same? Yeah. I love them all the same. They don't need to know that. That set up tension. That's why I gotta be careful. Sometimes I talk about him, I get home. We were in class too. I said, I know y'all was, and I love you. There you go. You're a little treat. You're like an angel. That's why I didn't talk about it, because I ain't see you. You're so angel-like. Go to work home. But don't flaunt it. Don't let them know, because it can bring a little friction. Go ahead.
And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told his brethren, and they hated him yet the more.
Oh boy. Now on top of the coat, he dreaming dreams. On top of the coat, he having dreams. He done got the coat, but none of us got it. He got a suede coat with leather. He done got a $300 coat. Now he having dreams. Oh, he really the man now. Come on with it.
And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheep arose, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about, and made obstinance to my sheep.
That's why I love this chapter, because there's a lot in it. Because this is what you have to do rearing children. You have to rear them not to talk so much. The children, they just say whatever in their head.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to tell them, you don't say that. Huh? If he done told too much now, We got the $300 coat on. Daddy already don't do nothing to you. But they hate you. Now you tell them, look, in my dream, y'all all was under me. They're like, Cat, what is wrong with you? Oh man, we been here longer. Man, I'm 20-some years old. You think he done lost his mind. Some things you got to teach the children from here. Don't talk so much. Don't tell everything. That's a lesson that grows up with them. Mom, you say never let the right hand, never let the left hand know what it's doing. You don't divulge everything. Because you can divulge too much information. Huh?
Yeah.
They pulled me over. Know how fast you was going? No. You know the speed limit? Apparently not. No. I would have been doing it. Drive the light straight. I want my words to be few with you. Huh? Anytime I encounter them. Because and I'm saying that so you learn things. You get it hooked up with law. That's what they do. They want to get you to start talking. They train to do that. That's why they ask things in a certain way, because they train to get you just to start running off. Now look, here's what we got on you right here. Now you can start talking to us right now. And people just melt down. Oh, let me tell you, then when they go to court, be like, we got your transcript. Your name on it? Yeah. Did you say that? I don't know. I know you know, but we got it right here. Because you done talk too much. Huh? Brothers. Brothers. Huh? Brothers.
Yeah.
I ain't been married for ages, but I've been married. Let your words be few. Because your sister's mind is like one of them transcribers. They got it locked away once it come out of your lips, Jesus. You just be running off. And look, this is what I'm gonna tell you, and you be and they be baiting you to get in this. Oh, yeah. And they come back 45 minutes later.
Last week.
Is that really what you said? That's how you really feel? You be sitting there, mind somewhere up, and I ain't say that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You need me to replay it for you? Now you found a ball because you don't know what you said. Let your words
be few.
Huh? Hey, don't roll at me. I'm trying to help you. Let your words be few. Where were you at? Out. Well, when you going out, what time you gonna be back? Around 9. So you don't get locked into nothing, coming back at 9:30, and she had plans. Yeah, hey, you got the master. He ain't mastered yet. You probably better than him, right? See, let your word be few, because now he gonna go home and go to work. You're talking now. But no, simply let your words be few on your job. Let your words be few. I'm telling you, because this is what people do on your job. Don't just run off at the mouth telling people everything. I see people, they best of friends, and 5 minutes later, they got the war chest broke out. But somebody that ran their mouth and started talking, telling people everything. You got to reserve some stuff. And you don't talk much. No, Bible class is the most talking I do probably in a whole week. But he was here telling them about his dream. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
And sometimes, and best, especially with things like this, because your dreams are your dreams.
Hallelujah.
Some people are dream snatchers. So if you tell them, they're going to try to snatch the dream away from you,
Yes.
the vision away from you. So sometimes you got to keep the vision to yourself until it is already in motion where nobody can do nothing about it. Come on.
Verse 8. And his brethren said to him, shalt thou indeed reign over us?
You think what?
Or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more for his dream.
Yes.
And for his word.
Mm-hmm.
And he dreamed yet another dream.
And came back and had a second dream.
And told his brethren, and said, behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made opposites to me.
And all 11 stars, they was all bound down to me. And he told it to his father and to his brothers. And his father, when he heard it, he rebuked him. Stop that nonsense. Said unto him, what is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brother indeed come and bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth? And his brothers did what?
Envy him.
And what does the scripture say about that? Say wrath is cruel. But who can stand before envy? Huh? That's dangerous ground when somebody envy you. Huh? You might rather be upset with you than them to envy you. Huh? Yeah, that's why I said who can stand before that one? But they envied him.
But his father observed the same.
But the father said, he told him, although he was rebuking him, his father said, there's something to that fella. There's something to him. Go ahead.
And his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel said unto Joseph, do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, here I am. And he said to him, go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren, and well with the flock, and bring me word again. So he sent him out of the vale of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, what seekest thou? And he said, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flock. And the man said, they are departed hence, for I heard them say, let us go to Dothan. And Joseph went after his brethren and found them in Dothan. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said one to another, behold, this dreamer cometh. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit. And we will say, some evil beast hath devoured him, and he shall see what will become of his dream.
So we're going to turn into murderers and liars.
And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, let us not kill him.
One has sense.
And Reuben said unto them, shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of his hand, to deliver him to his father again. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat.
They took that $300 coat off of him.
His coat of meat colors that was on him.
You get that up, Chief. And he up.
And they took him and cast him into the pit. And the pit was empty. There was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread. And they lifted up their eyes and looked. And behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead, and their camels bearing spicery and palm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. And Judah said unto his brethren, what profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content.
Now we extortioners. So we selling people. So we extortioners.
Then there passed by Midianites, merchant men, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt.
Poor little fella, he's not really that old. He's not even free. He's not even middle teens. He's kind of probably right there on that borderline. Just coming into his teenage years. Imagine the horror and the trauma that they putting him through in this ordeal at the hands of his own brothers. 17?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And Reuben returned into the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit. And he rent his clothes, and he returned unto his brethren, and said, the child is not, and I, whither shall I go?
Well, that's good that that's clarified, and thank you that that's clarified that he was 17. Because look at what they called him at 17. A child. They didn't call him a man.
That's right.
We run around to him, look at my man.
Right.
My man. Mama's telling me, look at my man. 16 years old, look at my man. This the man of the house. This the child. That's the child. If he stays straight, he'll make it to be a man. He's still a child. Look at these men. 18. Look at these men. They ain't men. I told one brother a while ago, you looking at boys in big people's bodies. But they boys. They just in big people's bodies.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Y'all talk to me.
Hallelujah.
These are boys that people scared of. They boys in big men bodies.
That's right.
But they boys.
Hallelujah.
And if you know how to deal with a boy, you'll have them right in your hand.
When you talk to them, you'll know.
And you know they boys. You know they boys. I'm scared of him. Huh. Look how he's 6'4". I can show you how to break him 5'11". That stick right there. Pop! Right at the knee. He come right down to you, Jack. Huh?
Right.
Don't make him put it on front street. My brother right here, big man. Many of y'all don't know him person. His mother that bore him. She's a little woman. Little woman. These cats, you don't think they boys? They walk right behind like a little child in the store. When you see it, she be moving, they big, but when you see them, they look like the way they act. They boys. And she dealt with them for a long period, like they were boys, because that's all they was to her. These my boys. When they got to a certain level, now they done blossom into manhood. But they boys, but that's still, yeah. I'm still the baby. I'm still a baby. Almost 50 years old, and he called me out, this my baby. I'm like, you ain't got to tell people, why are you telling people I'm your baby? Hey, don't talk like that. I'm a man. You the baby, get over that sound. I'm gonna be the baby. The day I go somewhere. But no, they're boys. They're boys. And they have to be treated as boys. Like I told him, I'll turn you loose when I know it's time to turn you loose. Not no time sooner. Because I know you ain't ready. So at 17, they were still calling children children.
Yes, sir.
Keep going.
Genesis 37, verse 31. And they took Joseph's coat and killed a kid of the goat and dipped the coat in the blood. And they sent the coat of many colors, and they brought it to their father and said, this have we found. Now, this is how we found. Know now whether it be thy son's coat or no.
We liars, we attempted murderers, we extortioners, we deceivers. Wow, we just catching everything we can catch. Go ahead. Heartbreakers. And when you break Pop's heart. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. No, that's the killing animal in the course of sacrificing. That's what that scripture is related to, because somebody else at one brought that out. The Almighty said you could kill and eat in any of your, it's around Deuteronomy. And he was speaking, but it's expressly for the sacrifice. People was killing and sacrificing things outside of places where the Almighty told them to make the sacrifice at. But you kill and eat. Every time I kill something, I go out and kill one of my chickens. That didn't mean I'm making a sacrifice. Yeah, well, that's because it's a goat, because that's what we raise. We raise goats, we raise sheep. Those were the main livestock that we had. So those were the things that he sent them out there to tend the flock of, were the goats and the sheep, just like David. That's what he was sent to be over, the goats and the sheep. Because that's what we raised. That's what we had a lot of. We had more of that we raised because they were easier to do and use for household uses than our cattle even. We preferred to have our cattle to help work in the field. Our oxen and our cattle to hook them up to yokes and drag the field and plow the field. And so we preferred to have the little goats and the little sheep because they were a lot more manageable. And so that's what they had at their disposal, and that's why they took one of the goats and killed it. Answer your question? All right.
Verse 33. And he knew it and said, it is my son's coat. An evil beast had devoured him. Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces. And Jacob rent his clothes.
False report. Throw that in there. That's what they brought back, a false report. Huh?
Yeah.
So they got him thinking he did by the hand of an evil beast. Come on.
And Jacob rent his clothes and put sackcloth upon his loins and mourned for his son many days. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted. And he said, for I will go down into the grave until my son's mourning. Thus his father wept for him.
And the Midianites sold Joseph into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, who was chief of the executioners. So that was a forsaking or a separation. That was forced separation. Read the rest of it. And I'll tell you why to read the rest of it. You see that, again, in the same vein, that separation had no bearing